Okay, let's do
Oh,
a little draft. No snake draft. No
okay.
snake draft with two people. Just
I think
once
we should
again, that needs to
snake,
be.
but okay.
It should be maybe with this number one overall pick here. I'll let you go first because you're the guest. We'll go 8 teams each. So Rudy will assign points for this. We will
Okay.
draft 8 teams each, win the national championship, points for each win along the way. So there's a value to who you think can win the whole thing, and then, whatever. But granted, there's not going to be the ridiculous thing, which drives me absolutely crazy, where for the 2024 playoff bracket, somebody's going, hey, do you realize how dumb this could be? It's like, well, let's have it be dumb for real, and then we'll change it if it happens. It's like,
Okay.
okay.
I want stakes on this, and I'm going to propose some stakes. Are you ready for it?
Do we get Mikey involved here so he can text us every weekend if we're wrong?
Listen, here are the stakes. I think these are fair stakes.
Watertown whiskey, Mikey, just for the reference there. Go ahead.
Mikey texts a lot. I enjoy
Well,
seeing his texts.
We're on the other side of something with him, and it's just.
He's a Caleb Williams hater. He's got Caleb Williams derangement syndrome. All right, here are my stakes for you.
Yeah.
If I win this, you come and compete in the Combine. If I lose this, for the entire month of February, I will watch every Charlotte Hornets game and give you game notes.
That seems like
what? Take some off your plate.
No, this is like the Mikey
schedule.
Mikey and I were golfing, and he was like, Shanahan's never going to win a Super Bowl. And I was like, well, whatever. I was like, I just think that's stupid. Like, you don't like Shanahan. I get it. And then he was like, let's bet. I go, I have to bet you that he wins a Super Bowl, and then you win if he doesn't. I'm like, this is like the Chris Paul first take argument on first take. And it was like, well, do you think he's ever going to win a title? I'm like, it's hard to win a title.
Yeah.
So this seems like you're not. I mean, look, I wouldn't. The Hornets with Knipple, that's not even a punishment.
Okay, well, all right, I'll do the Nets.
It has to be something worse.
Okay. By the way, that bet with that Mikey was trying to do with the Shanahan, I big dogged him because I was like, let's bet $10,000, but I get Kyle Shanahan's son in the future too. And he said,
that's
no.
right.
I said,
we were trying to work that out.
All Shanahan's in the future.
Mikey's the best.
I wanted that bet to go for 50 years. I wanted him to be like, hey, you owe me 10 grand. I'm like, hey, listen, Kyle Shanahan's son is coaching at Bemidji State right now, and his offense is fucking sick. So you don't know where this is going.
Dialing it up. A lot of 13 personnel. All right,
we'll
you
figure
go
out
first.
stakes later. All right, I'm going to take Ohio State. Easy.
Okay. I will take Georgia.
Okay, I'm gonna go Indiana.
Yeah, I think that's smart.
Yeah.
I'll go A&M.
Okay, this is where it's going to get interesting because I don't know. Oh, no, actually, I have an easy one. I have an interesting one after this one. I'm going to take Texas Tech. I actually have a ticket, Texas Tech. I don't think it's going to hit because I don't know if they can win the whole thing. 60-1.
Pretty good payout.
Pretty good payout.
I'll go Notre Dame.
That's what I wanted. I think Notre Dame, people got off of Notre Dame too fast because their defense looked like shit in the first 2 weeks. They've figured out their defense. CJ Carr is good enough, and their running backs are electric. Jeremiah Love should be the Heisman. That's not because I bet on him, but yes, he should be the Heisman. If I had a vote, I'd vote for him.
He should be a finalist. Again, a Heisman's supposed to be best player in college football. Although I do think I am way more for saying votes now than I was when it was first starting like 5-6 weeks ago, for the record.
Okay, so you just took Notre Dame. That sucks. I really wanted Notre Dame. I'll take Oregon because they got dudes. I don't like it. This is where we're picking teams that are not going to win the title, but could win a playoff game.
Yeah, but this is the depth. This is where the money's made. I'll go Bama.
Okay. I will take...
This is working out perfectly. You've taken 3 Big Ten teams, and I've taken 3 SEC teams.
I know.
I just spent like 2 minutes once again. I've done it every week for like 4 weeks. I'm like, I'm not in love with these SEC teams this year.
I'll take Oklahoma.
Yeah, I think that was smart.
It's between Ole Miss and Oklahoma. I'm not going to say it's a foregone conclusion that Ole Miss gets in the playoffs.
Great band name.
What?
Foregone conclusions.
Foregone conclusion. Yeah, that Egg Bowl is going to be nasty, and Mississippi State is not a pushover. They've taken some teams to the limit.
I mean, now I have to take Ole Miss as the value pick. So now I have 4 SEC teams, which is not what I wanted to do. That's all right.
Okay, I'll take who's going to win the ACC? Does Miami control their own destiny? I don't think they do.
No, I don't think they do either. They're in 5th place.
Should I take Duke?
They're in 6th place.
I'll take Georgia Tech.
Yeah, that's the right answer. By the way, he should be mentioned for every opening. Key.
He should. And I think he has been, but that's also
not as much as other guys.
But the new NIL, like you can win at Georgia Tech. He's an alum there, right? It's like the Clark Lee stuff at Vanderbilt. This is what we have to wrap our head around. 10 years ago, James Franklin gets fired. Curt Cignetti is the next coach of Penn State the next day. Now, Indiana's like, fuck it, we'll pay you whatever you want, and you can win here. So people got to wrap their head around it.
Now I think that was the last good pick. Yeah. Maybe we should have made this 7.
How many picks do we have?
8 apiece. That doesn't make
what
any
are we
sense.
At?
That was the 6th pick.
Okay.
Do I take Texas just to round out the SEC field?
You take Texas, I'll take USC.
I think Texas is a better pick than. Look, I'm going to take BYU just in case they get the rematch against Tech.
Okay.
It's a smarter play here. So go ahead.
All right, I'll take. I'll just do my last 2 picks. You're not going to take USC. I'll take Vanderbilt, and I'll take USC as a handcuff on my Oregon pick.
All right,
little fantasy football stuff right there.
I'll take Miami, and then if Texas beats A&M, we have other weird stuff happen, and then the committee goes, hey, they did play at Ohio State, which once again proves don't schedule anyone ever.
That's all I asked the committee to do. If Texas beats Texas A&M, they need to come out and say Texas is not in the playoff because of their loss to Florida, because they struggled with Kentucky, because they went to overtime with Mississippi State. It has nothing to do with their loss to Ohio State, because I don't want those games to go away. Because I agree with you. They could have scheduled anyone, and they could have been in the playoffs. So I just need that. That's what they need to say is here's why it has nothing to do with Ohio State.
Right. But if they play Chattanooga week 1, they're in the playoff.
But they also sucked in so many games.
You're right. It's not like a 7-3 where it's like, oh my God, like this is incredibly unlucky.
Right.
Again, Iowa, kind of an unlucky season.
Very much so.